So hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. In case you haven't noticed, there's a little bit of a theme going on today. I'm going to be uploading a few Halloween videos and this is one of the few. I got myself slightly walkerified, or as walkerified as I could do. I got liquid latex smeared all over me. That shit is sticky and flaky and it's peeling off. So I came across this zombie survival puzzles book. I thought it would be fun to read out a few of the puzzles to you guys. I do hope I'm in focus, because if not I'm going to be so pissed when I'm watching this back. So a lot of you guys are saying you don't know what to do for Halloween or you don't really celebrate Halloween, so I thought I'd do something fun just to kind of connect with you guys and make you guys feel like you're not alone on Halloween. Why is my face in the viewfinder flashing? Am I out of focus or something? So basically this book has all little kind of brain teasers in it, but they're based around The Walking Dead. So I thought I would read some of them out to you and we'll try and figure it out. Alright, so this one is called Hold Up. Aside from gunfire and hard objects thumped against their heads, the greatest threat to a walker is their tendency to get ensnared by straightforward physical geography. Such an event occurred just as autumn started to bloom over Virginia. A walker had been shambling towards the distant sands of Alexandria when it fell into a ditch 12 foot deep. At the end of the day it dragged itself up 4 feet, chomping all the while, but that night it rained and the wretch was carried back 3 feet. The walker once had the misfortune of being a hospital porter bitten by a patient. Now had the misfortune of being stuck in a hole during the late September in Virginia. Each day it crawled up 4 feet before the nightly rain swept it back 3 feet. How many days did it take the walker to escape the ditch? This is a maths question. I fucking suck at maths. Okay, so let's go back. Right. Okay, so every day it goes up 4, but gets dragged back 3. So every day it's only going up 1. So it takes 12 days? I'm guessing. Leave your answer to that one in the comments. We'll find another one. These are fucking fun, man. Oh, this is called Wolves Not Far. Alright. Morgan smiled as another fork in the road grew closer. They were clearly giving him everything they had. It was the final shot, sort of trying to kill him. He assumed that was the next step, of course, but he was ready for that too. The first pat sign read, "We'll shoot you if you come this way," and "The safe road will pass by a creek." The second path sign read, "We'll shoot you if you go down the first path, and the safe road will not pass any water at all." The third path sign read, "This road is absolutely not safe, and the second path is really the safe one." Morgan was an old hand at this by now. Surely each signpost would contain no more than one false statement. Which road should he take? Ah, Jesus. The first sign says, "We'll shoot you if you come this way, and the safe road will pass by a creek." The second says, "We'll shoot you if you go down the first path, and the safe road will not pass by any water." And the third sign says, "This road is absolutely not safe, and the second path is the safe one." I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of fucking stumped. If I was in Morgan's position, I'd be dead. I wouldn't take any of the signs, I'd lie down on the floor and starve to death. Fuck was that creaky noise? I'm just gonna go straight down the middle and take path number 2, the one that said, "We'll shoot you if you go down the first path, and the safe road will not pass any water." Because the third sign says the road is not safe and the second one is the safe one. So I'm going to say the second road. It's probably wrong. Next! Okay, this one's called The Well, right? Richard was ready for a miracle. Stranded in a living hell, wife and daughter both gone, he was desperate to locate some good left in the world. Good luck finding it, Richard. To find something he could believe in. He didn't know what he'd been expecting when he staggered into the auditorium, but it wasn't a man on a throne stroking a tiger. "Greetings, fair traveller," said the man. "I encourage those who find respite here to enjoy the fruits of our grandeur for as long as they like, so as long as they contribute. Drink from the well, replenish the well. I'm sure that you've been through a myriad of trials, so I beg your patience in asking that you undergo another." Fucking hate trials. "I'd like to test the mettle of your heart with an enigma, if you allow me. Here it is. I am born in fear, raised in truth, and I come to my own indeed. When comes the time that I'm called forth, I come to serve the cause of need." What was the answer to Ezekiel's riddle? Pass. Alright, I'm born in fear, raised in truth, and I come to my own indeed. When comes the time that I'm called forth, I come to serve the cause of need. Justice? Faith? Okay, so I know the answers are at the back of the book for this, and I have to check, because I don't even know. Courage. I would not have fucking got that. Can you guys even see the scabs on my forehead? At the turn for the highway, a warning scrawled on a hung bedsheet that read, "Not this way," and Rick heeded its instruction. There was even more advice ahead. He soon found himself at an intersection where someone had spray painted, "Safety here, or else you should go right," on the road sign for the left path. The repurposed sign for the right path, meanwhile, just stated, "Dead on highway." It had clearly been days since the notices were written, so Rick knew at least one of them now had to be false. Question is, should he go left, right, or brave the highway? Well, if the signs were there a few days, yeah, and it said "dead on the highway," surely the walkers would have migrated and moved. Should you go right? Because the first sign just says "safety here," or else you should go right. The second road, the sign for it just says "dead on highway." I'd head for the highway, lads. Probably fucking wrong, this is why I'd die. Notice how I keep showing my hands, because I did some walker makeup on my hands too, and I'm look at my hands, subtly. Alright, here's one more. We'll do one more of these quizzes, and then we'll do quick fire rounds. I'm going to get my mum and my brother to ask me just really fast questions. So this one is called the festivities. Just because the world has ended doesn't mean we can't have a little fun. Merle turned to Michonne and flashed what could only be described as a smile of the strictest technical sense of the term. They joined a crowd gathered on what had once been high school bleachers in another life. As the amassed spectators hurled rocks and obscenities, a family of walkers shambled around a makeshift course, numbers painted on their backs. To deafening ecstatic cheers, Martinez sliced off one of the leading walkers' legs with Michonne's katana. It was a cold world, and Michonne had endured more than her fair share of it, but this was something else. "Figure this out, darling, and you can have your toy." He smiled his non-smile. "If that biter overtakes the one in second place, what position will it be in?" Now my initial answer to that would have been, it'll be in first place. But if you overtake somebody in second place, then you're taking their place, so you're second place. Can't fucking fool me! The governor's interpretation of keeping Woodbury safe was to eliminate anyone he thought remotely The governor's interpretation of keeping Woodbury safe was to eliminate anyone he thought remotely posed a threat. This constituted, it was fair to say, almost everybody he encountered. A prime example, on a sticky summer day, Woodbury was visited by a trio of army reservists who had been on a training exercise during the initial outbreak. The three young men were the only surviving members of their unit, but aside from malnourishment and the inability to speak correctly apparently, they were healthy and eager to contribute. Greeting them cheerfully, the governor invited the soldiers to his private garden to enjoy a pitcher of some cold, refreshing lemonade. As the men politely sipped their drinks, the governor downed his thirstily, citing the warmth of the afternoon. He listened to their story with care and attention and told them they'd be welcome to join the town once they'd retrieved their belongings from the camp. Strangely though, the men never returned to Woodbury, and the governor never set eyes, or one eye, on them again. They must have fallen victim to a couple of biters, the governor later remarked. What actually happened to the men? But it says the men never returned to Woodbury, so that means they left. I would have said the governor fucking poisoned them, but the fact it says they never returned, I'm guessing means that they did leave, they just never came back. And the governor asked them that they could join the town once they retrieved their belongings from their camp. Maybe their camp was either destroyed or they just didn't want to give their shit. Fuck this, I need to find out the answer to this one. Oh my god, that's so smart! The governor had murdered them by putting poisoned ice cubes in their lemonade pitcher. By finishing his drink before the ice melted, the governor was unaffected. What a sneaky bastard. But then the wording in the actual question itself was wrong, because it says they never returned to Woodbury. Oh, unless the fucking thing in the ice killed them as they left. Okay, you guys, I have a few pages bent down with just random quick-fire questions I'm going to get my mother and my brother to ask. I only did a few of the long ones because they really took a lot of thinking, and I was like, no. Look, it's still recording, but look. Look how pretty. The fuck? Don't touch the camera. Let's hope I don't embarrass myself, and I'm like, pass!
The Walking Dead is based on the popular comic book series written by which author?
Robert Kirkman.
Who accidentally shoots Carl?
Otis.
What does Laurie ask Glenn to retrieve when he visits the pharmacy?
Pregnancy test.
Does Herschel give Glenn as a present?
Pocket watch.
Who does Daryl hallucinate seeing when he gets wounded by a crossbow?
Merle.
Where was Sophia found?
In the barn.
How does the walker that attacks Dale get to the farm?
Oh, fucking Carl. It's Carl's fault. He unsticks him from the mud.
What item does Bob scavenge at the veterinary college instead of medicine?
Booze.
Who does the governor decapitate with Michonne's katana?
Herschel. R.I.P. Herschel.
Who is the first victim of the prison infection?
Oh, the fucking geeky child who dies in the shower. Can't remember his name.
When his father gets injured, Carl sits on a roof of a house and eats what?
Pudding!
When Beth and Darryl raise a country club, Beth decides...
When they raise country club!
Raids a country club, Beth decides she wants to give her first alcoholic drink. What drink does Darryl...
Ain't gonna have your first drink being on peach snaps.
What is Darryl accused of stealing by Len? Who the fuck is Len?
Who the fuck is Len?
Why does Bob start laughing hysterically when he discovers the cannibals have eaten his foot?
Tainted meat.
Who does Diana enlist to be Alexandria's constables even?
Rishon.
What does the group find in the middle of the road with a note reading, "From a friend"?
Water. It's from Aaron.
Who secretly visits Diana to warn her that the group can't be trusted?
Father Gabriel, the fucking snitch at the time.
In search of sanctuary, the group travelled to Noah's former home. Where did he live?
In a housing state.
What misdemeanor does Jessie ask Rick to investigate?
Someone broke into her garage and fucked up her art sculpture.
What does Aaron call the horse he's been trying to catch?
Buttons!
How does Glenn survive the group of walkers that kill Nicholas?
I held it at the dumpster.
What does Aaron collect?
License plates.
What does Maggie spot that lets her know Glenn is alive?
Balloons.
On her journey to Alexandria, what animal does Enid eat to survive?
Turtle. Do you remember that? It's fucking gross.
When Egan visits Alexandria, what game does he play with Spencer?
Pool. Out in the middle of the road.
What's the name of King Ezekiel's title?
Shiva.
Glenn's last words.
Maggie, I'll find you.
What nickname does Eugene give the toy he takes to the Saviour's...
Gurgly gunk.
Okay. What does Dwight prevent Darryl from sleeping? Or how does he prevent him from sleeping?
Easy Street. Over and over again.
As of the end of season 7, what is the longest lasting relationship on the show?
I think Glenn and Maggie, they were together. Yeah, Glenn and Maggie, they were together longer than anyone else.
What term do the residents of Woodbury use to describe the undead?
Biters.
How does Glenn get an engagement ring for Maggie?
He cuts it off a Walker's hand. How romantic.
Oh,
How's my makeup and my mouth look?
you look gorgeous, sure.
Thanks, Mammy.
What type of flower does Darryl give to Carol?
A Cherokee Rose.
Who wrote and directed The Walking Dead pilot episode and developed the show for future television?
Frank Darabont.
What items are missing at Rick's home that tell him that Laurie and
Carl Adams. I remember that.
When he gets trapped in a tank, Rick is contacted by Glenn over radio. What does Glenn call him?
Hey, asshole.
What is the secret of the gang that kidnapped Glenn?
They were protecting all the old people in the nursing homes. Remember that?
What information does Dr. Edwin Jenner secretly tell Rick when they separate?
If you die, you turn anyway.
In the hospital, what words does Rick find spray painted on the door?
We're fucked.
The doors!
Oh, don't tell me dead inside! I have it tattooed on my fucking arm! Jesus Christ, that's embarrassing.
After leaving the quarry, the group head for the CDC. What does CDC stand for? What is
The Central Disease Control?
Who is test subject 19?
Your man's wife. See, I couldn't ask myself these questions, I'd look sad.
Really?
Yeah. Now let's do the outro. What did I say?
Bye.
Alright you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. It was just some silly fun, you know, Halloween themed, zombie themed, walker themed, whatever. Leave your answers to the longer questions, the kind of quiz ones I did in the beginning. Leave your answers below and your reasoning for them, because I know I didn't look up the answers for half of them, I know. I hope you guys had fun playing along, and I will talk to you all soon.
Bye!
Oh, pass. Pass. Skip that one. Pass. Do you remember that?
No.
Fuck. Pass. Fuck. Pass. Oh, pass.
Oh.
That was fun.
Was it?